Welcome to McNeil Tech, the wash experience. My name is Scott Ferry and I work for Budco, a distributor of McNeil wash systems. Today we're going to talk about the morning walkthrough. This is an important task that should be done by the car wash owner or the car wash manager in the morning prior to washing cars. The purpose of the walkthrough is to inspect the car wash equipment to make sure that nothing developed on the prior wash day that could cause a problem during the wash process for the new day. When working on any equipment, understand all the hazards associated with the task. Before starting any work, lock out and tag out the equipment. Take all necessary safety precautions, including personal protective gear, which includes but is not limited to safety glasses, gloves, and footwear. Check your conveyor first of all. You're going to be listening for air leaks. You want to check to make sure that the entrance cover mat is in place, and then visually inspect to make sure that there's tension on the chain. Our next piece of equipment to check is our photo eyes. They should be checked periodically for dirty lenses and also for obvious problems like loose wires. But the one thing that's most important to check is the alignment. At the end of the day, when the car wash tunnel is cleaned by the team members, it is possible for them to be knocked out of alignment. So that alignment can simply be checked by passing your hand in front of the photo eye to see if the LEDs change state. The top brush has a few things that you should check on a daily basis. Most importantly is to actually reach up, grab the top brush, and bring it down so that you can look at it. So you want to rotate the brush by hand and just check for anything that may be caught up in the brush. But also, if you have any loops in the foam, you want to pull those loops out. Make sure that they're not there. The other thing to also check for is just if there's any loose or any torn pieces or pieces that may have a hole in them, you want to take those and actually physically cut them off. In addition to checking the foam on the top brush itself, it's also important to check the bumpers and also to listen for a leak on the air cylinder. The wheel boss has a number of things that should be checked and looked at. Number one, the screws that hold the shaft in position. If found loose, it should be tightened but not overly aggressive. Anytime you have a plastic guide rail protector, that should be checked, as well as looking at bearings, air cylinders, and bumpers. Side washers all have the same basic inspections. Always check bumpers, and this is true of any piece of car wash equipment. Check anchors, and this could also be checked by just pushing on the brush itself to see if this anchor is loose. One thing to also mention, and this is true with any brush in the tunnel, you always want to check the electrical conduit or the cable that goes from the framework of the equipment into the motor. That can be frayed, or it can develop cracks over time, or it may become loose from the junction box. So that should be checked and corrected. In addition to the top brush, all brushes inside the tunnel should be inspected for foreign debris or damaged foam. So physically just grabbing the foam, rotating the brush, and checking for anything that shouldn't be there is a good idea. The Superflex should be checked in two areas. On the post side, the bumpers should be inspected, and also listen for air leaks on the air cylinder. Visual inspections of bearings are always a good idea. The brush end of the Superflex has an air cylinder and stabilizer cylinders, which should be inspected and visually daily. The bumper on the secondary arm has a tendency to fail at a higher rate than the other bumpers on the Superflex. Also check the oil pod to make sure that it has enough oil in it to supply the stabilizer cylinders. The sonic wheel washer has components common to all of the other brushes in the tunnel, including the bumpers, the bearings, the air cylinders, and the conduit that joins the motor to the junction box on the framework. But unique to the sonic wheel washer is the tie rod that holds the brush in a parallelogram motion to engage the vehicle. This bolt should be secured and checked daily. Check all of your chemical applicators as you walk through the tunnel. Look for nozzles that may be missing, something that might be damaged. It's kind of easy for the guys as they wash down the tunnel at night to knock things around or knock things out of alignment. But a visual inspection should catch anything that needs to be corrected. The gloss boss has a few things that are common to the other pieces of equipment in the tunnel. First of all, you want to make sure that the guide rail protector is in place. Check and visually inspect the bearings and the bumper stops. Listen for air leaks on the air cylinder, and also monitor the electrical conduit or cable for wear or cracking. At this point, we're going to inspect the chemical application equipment on the gloss boss. The main things that we're looking for are leaks, plugs in the manifold, and the brush being out of level. Leaks may be fairly obvious, but if you see a puddle develop underneath the brush, that may indicate that the product is running to one end of the manifold and leaking out, and you may see a puddle on the ground. And of course, the plugs, you may see uneven chemical distribution on the brush. For the dryers, you need to take a moment to walk in the equipment room and override the power locks to extend them out. Once they're out, you're going to listen for air leaks on the air cylinder, but also look inside between the power lock and the producer to see if there are any debris or plastic bags that may be caught in the inlet screen. The other important thing on this one is during the ghost car, you need to listen for irregular vibration in the blower impeller. Once the work is complete and the conditions deemed safe, the lockout tagout can be removed. Once you've walked through the tunnel, don't forget to walk through the equipment room and check your spot-free tank to make sure you've got water, check your water softener to make sure you have salt, and also check your chemical to make sure that you have adequate supply for the day. Thank you for joining us at McNeil Tech, the Wash Experience.